So the functional unit of computers. So here we have these five important main parts of this computer. So one is input, output, and ALU is arithmetic logical unit. Okay. So this is called as arithmetic, which will perform the arithmetic means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and that. So logical means anything which uses the logical gates. Okay. So these two are called as input output, right? So input output ALU and control unit. Then you have memory. Okay. So generally the input unit will accept the information from the person who is operating the device. So the input devices are nothing but your keyboard, right? So keyboard, then joysticks, mouse, etc. Okay. So this will be connected, right, with the help of this interconnection network, right? So these are all okay. It is connected with so these two is also called as this two is called as processor. Okay, that is ALU and control unit will come under the processor. So this the information which is and it get processed immediately by the help of the processor with the help of this arithmetic and logical unit. Okay, and this processing steps which will be specified by the program, which is also which is stored in the memory. So how the information get processed? That information is nothing but the program which is stored in the memory, right? So the finally the output of this processed information will be sent to the outside with the help of this output unit. Okay. So and all these units are controlled by using this control are coordinated by it is coordinated by this control unit. Okay. This interconnection network which will provide the means of functional unit in order to exchange the information and coordinate their actions. So let us discuss what is program. Okay, the program which is stored in memory, right? So program means it is nothing but a list of instruction which perform task. That is nothing but a program, right? So once the program is written, okay, this processor, what will the processor do? The processor will fetch this program, right? The processor will fetch this program which is stored in the memory, right? And it will perform the desired operation, right? So which is okay. Oh, so what does mean by data? Data means it is nothing but a number and character. Okay, characters that are used as operands by the instruction. So these data also it is stored in the memory, right? This data also it is stored in the memory. And those instructions and right, the program and uh, that is the instruction and the data which is handled by the computer that must be encoded in a suitable format. Okay. So how it that is the data and the instructions, right? Instructions and the data are stored in the format of zeros and ones. Okay, this is called as binary bits. Okay, so 8 bits is called as 1 byte. Okay, 4 bits is called as 1 nibble, right? And 16 bits is called as 1 word. So what and all we have discussed so far, we have discussed about the input unit. So the computer will accept the data, that is the information only from the input unit. Okay. So the most common input devices is nothing but a keyboard. So whenever we press the keyboard, the corresponding digit is automatically translated into the corresponding binary code and it is get transferred to the processor. Okay. So the example for the input devices, keyboard, mouse, joystick, and touchpad. Okay. So we can use a microphone. Okay. So what will the microphone do? Microphone we capture the input as a audio and it will sample and convert that one into a digital code and it will be stored and processed in the computer. Okay. So we use a microphone for the audio input and we use a camera for the video input. Next, memory unit. So the memory unit is used to store the program and data, right? So we have two types of memory. One is primary memory, secondary memory. Okay, so the primary memory is nothing but so primary memory and secondary memory. In addition to that, you have a cache memory also. So this is called as main memory, and it is fast memory, right? That is it. Its speed is high. So the program is stored in this primary memory, and it get executed, right? So so this memory consists of a large number of semiconductor storage cells, which is capable of storing this 1 bit of information, and this the cells are get read and write individually. Okay. So it has a semiconductor storage cell which is used to write and read, and it will be in the group of fixed size. Okay. So which is called as 1 word. Okay. So the number of bits in each word is referred to word length. So and this the memories are identified with the help of the address. Okay, so each word is um, associated with some address. Okay, so the address may be starting from zeros, and it will be for the successive location it get improved. Okay, time required to access the memory is called memory access time. The this time is independent of the location of the word being accessed. So whatever the word, so if that word is for that word, the access time is few nanosecond means for the entire unit, and it will take only the same time. Okay. So next one is cache memory, which is very adjacent to the main memory, and it is very fast, and it is very small. Okay, so it will hold the address, it will hold the section of the program that are currently being fetched along with the data. So this purpose of the cache is to facilitate the high instruction execution rate. So during the start of the program execution, the cache is empty. So all the program instructions and any required data which are stored in only main memory. Okay, whenever the execution get produced, the instructions are fetched into the processor chips, and copy of each is placed in the cache. So whenever the execution of the instruction requires the data located in the main memory, so the data are fetched and which is copied also it is placed in the cache. So suppose if the number of instructions are executed repeatedly, um, as it is happened in the program loop, so this instruction will be stored in the cache. So and it will get fetched quickly during the period of repetitive use. Okay. So the second one is which is bit extensive, and the information get lost when the power is off. Okay. So this is less expensive compared to the primary memory. Okay. So the access time is high compared to that of primary memory. So this is nothing but a comparison. Okay. So the secondary storage devices is nothing but the DVD, CD, and pen drive, flash memories, magnetic disks, etc. Okay. So the next one is the ALU. Okay. So the ALU, I already told, it will perform addition. Arithmetic unit will perform the addition, subtraction, multiplications, comparison, and all. Okay, and logical operation will perform and like that. Okay, so whenever the two numbers which is located in the memory are to be added, they have to come to the processor. So the addition is carried out in the ALU, then the sum again gets stored in the memory. Okay. So while coming to the in the processor, the bits which is stored in the memory, so it will store in the processor register. Okay, processor registers. Okay, so the processor is also called as you have registers. Okay, so the data gets stored in the, so the what is register means it will store one word of data. So the access time of this register is very much small when compared to the cache. Okay, so Immediately the processor will access only the register and compare to the catchment. The next one is the output unit. It is opposite to that of the input unit, right? So the example for the output unit is printer, right? And my monitor is also a output unit, which is nothing but a graphic display, right? Which will show the informations like in the form of text and graphics, right? So the next one is control unit. So what is control unit? The memory, memory ALU and the input output unit will store and process the information and perform the input and output operations. So the operation of these unit must be coordinated in some way. So this is the responsibility of the control unit. So control unit is nothing but our it's like our nerve system. Okay. So it will control all the process, right? So it will send the information. It will send the control signal to the other unit and sense their states. Okay. So the control circuits are responsible for generating the time signal, and it governs the transfers and determine when a given action is to be taken. So the data transfer between the processor and the memory is also managed by the control unit through the timing signal. So it is responsible to think of the control unit as a well-defined, physically separate unit that interacts with the other part of the computer. So what is the basic operation of the computer is, so the computer will accept the information in the form of program and data through the input and it get stored in the memory, right? And the information which is stored in the memory is fetched by the program control into the arithmetic and logical unit where it get processed. And this process information will leave the computer using the output unit. And all these activities which will be controlled by the control unit are coordinated by the control unit. So this is nothing but the functional unit of the computer. So thank you very much for watching this video. We will, if you want any, if you have any doubt, you will comment in the comment section. Thank you.